Senator Clickstar had dealt with aggressive species before. The Vraxian warlords with their threats of violence. The Zenth Collective with their economic manipulation. Even the hive mind chorus with their unsettling unity. But nothing in his 3 centuries of diplomatic service had prepared him for humans being helpful. It started during the Outer Rim famine crisis. 17 systems faced starvation due to crop failures. The Senate convened emergency sessions, arguing over aid packages and distribution logistics while millions suffered. Then the human delegation stood up. "We'll handle it," Ambassador James Martinez said simply. Clickstar's antennae twitched with suspicion. Handle it? The logistics alone require months of planning. We've already started, Martinez smiled. That smile. Clickstar would learn to fear that smile. Our cargo fleet diverted 3 days ago. Food shipments arrive tomorrow. The Senate chamber erupted in confusion. Impossible, Clickstar protested. The authorization protocols, the transport permits, We didn't wait for authorization, Martinez said, still smiling pleasantly. People were starving. We had food. We sent it. But the cost? Who authorized the expenditure? We took up a collection. Every human colony contributed. Some kid on Earth sold lemonade and donated the profits. Martinez showed footage of a small human child proudly holding up a handful of currency. Made galactic news on our networks. Clickstar felt a chill run down his carapace. They'd mobilized an entire relief effort, including public sentiment manipulation, in the time it took the Senate to schedule a meeting. It got worse. When the Corvan Empire threatened war over a territorial dispute, human mediators arrived. They didn't bring weapons or threats. They brought Corvan cuisine, learned from Corvan expatriates living on Earth. They shared historical analyses of similar disputes. They offered infrastructure investments that would benefit both sides. The Corvan War Queen was seen laughing at a human joke. The conflict ended with a trade agreement and a cultural exchange program. How did you do that? Clickstar demanded privately. Martinez shrugged. We talked to them. Learned what they actually needed. Found solutions that worked for everyone. That's psychological warfare. We call it making friends. The pattern repeated. Pirates plaguing a trade route? Humans offered them jobs with better pay. A plague outbreak? Human medical teams arrived with not just medicine but training programs for local doctors. A collapsed government? Humans sent teachers, engineers, and administrators, all volunteers. The Senate watched in growing alarm as human influence spread not through conquest or coercion, but through relentless, aggressive helpfulness. They're weaponizing kindness, Senator Yixtal whispered during a private council meeting. Every species they help becomes loyal to them. Their soft power is terrifying. Clickstar reviewed the data. Humans had military capabilities that rivaled any galactic power. Their Death World origin made them physically formidable. Their technology was innovative and adaptable. But they rarely used any of it. Instead, they made friends. Built alliances. Created dependencies through goodwill. And the most frightening part? They seemed to genuinely mean it. Clickstar confronted Martinez one final time. Why? Why help everyone? What's your strategy? Martinez looked genuinely confused. Strategy? Senator, we spent 10,000 years fighting ourselves on Earth. We nearly destroyed our own species dozens of times. We learned that cooperation works better than conflict. So now. He smiled that terrifying smile again, we're just doing what works. But you're creating a galactic hegemony through niceness. Would you prefer we conquer people instead? Clickstar fell silent. That was the truly horrifying part. Given humanity's capabilities, their choice to help rather than dominate was somehow more unsettling than any threat could be. Because it meant they were powerful enough to conquer the galaxy, they just chose not to. And a species that powerful, that restrained, that genuinely kind? That was the scariest thing in the universe. No, Clickstar finally answered. Please, keep being nice. Martinez smiled. That's what we're good at. Clickstar returned to his office and updated humanity's threat assessment file, extreme danger. Approach with maximum cooperation. Whatever you do, don't make them stop being friendly.